Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to Rafael's Insights. Hola a todos, bienvenidos a mi canal de Rafael's Insights. Today's live is not an Ask Rafael's Insights. It's a super chat. If you guys don't know what it is a live that I do sometimes or whenever time lets me. It's a live that I do, and it is a there's a minimum to the live. There's a minimum for this live. You have to participate. It's called a super chat, and there's a minimum of $5 or $4.99. I believe that the cheapest you could do, in or sometimes I think some people struggle with putting five, and it gives them $4.99. So $4.99, $5 is the super chat. It's for me to answer any question you want me to answer. I'm gonna be on probably for like 40 minutes. And yeah, it is a pleasure to be here with you guys. Les digo que este va a ser el super chat. Si no sabes qué es un super chat, lo hago de vez en cuando, no lo hago todo el tiempo. Espero que les guste cómo cambié mi background. Lo hago de vez en cuando, no todo el tiempo, cuando me da el tiempo. Y en cuestiones del super chat es algo que uno tiene que pagar para que les responda. El mínimo es $4.99, $5, pues. Que a veces le sale a una gente $4.99, a otros le sale 5. Pero déjame ver si comparto este en vivo. A ver si me deja, porque no sé si me deja. Déjame ver cómo le voy a hacer. Es que no creo que tengo YouTube en... ¿sabes qué? Lo hago por mi computadora. Porque no sé. Ya no les da notificaciones a mi gente. Y como ya no me meto tanto en YouTube, ya casi no hay nadie. Ya casi ya no tengo la misma gente que me miraba porque yo paré de hacer el YouTube. Pero ya regresé and I'm here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you guys are not receiving the notification, but let me see if I can share this. Or maybe it's just me. Norma, I'll check you right now, okay? Just give me 1 second. I don't know what's going on. I think it's the, let me see, YouTube. Either my live is slow or it's not telling anybody that I'm on live. Let me see if I can share this. Give me 1 second. Ahorita te contesto, Norma. How do I think you go to where there's the money sign, I think, and you have to buy a super chat, not a super sticker, not a super thanks, a super chat. I think it's called super chat. Let me see. What the heck? What is that? I don't know what that is. How do I go to, let me see, go to the channel because it's not popping. Oh, here it is. I'm going to share it real quick. I'm going to share it on my Facebook, or I don't know where I'm going to share it, to be honest. I'll share it everywhere. Give me 1 second. I'll be right with you. I know it's very random when I choose to do these. It's because I'm super busy. I'll be right with you, okay? How do I post this? Share news feed. Wait, do I just click enter? It's not doing anything. Oh, it's down here. Okay, so I posted it on there. I'm going to tweet it on my Twitter. Oh, I'm trying to, let me see, confirm. I think this is me. Oh, yep, this is me. Let me post it on my Twitter. currently live. Qué feo todo lo que está pasando. How sad everything that's going on in the world. And let me tell you, those energies that I'm feeling, they're like bombarding me. I think I told you guys a while back. I told you guys that there was these energies that keep bombarding me, and it was so overwhelming. Ya no me han de querer porque ya, because I always, I always jump everywhere. Let me see. I think that's it. I think those are all the places I can post it. Give me 1 second. I'll be right with you, okay? It only lets me do here. Let me try. So I think it doesn't notify my people no more, right? Did you guys get a notification for the weekend, Anna? I'm not sure because I haven't done the horoscopes for the weekend. I'm gonna do them today. So if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you're following me on Instagram. Let me see. Hold on. Y tengo un dolor de cabeza. Déjame comentarles, tengo un dolor de cabeza que cuando yo me despierto con dolor de cabeza desde ayer en la noche lo tengo, no se me quita desde la mañana y me desperté así. Cuando yo me despierto con dolor de cabeza va a temblar y ya les dije que yo veo temblores. De hecho, no tarda en temblar porque siempre que yo tengo dolor de cabeza así de repente despierto, tiembla hoy, tiembla mañana o tiembla en los próximos 2, 3 días. Ay, hoy me desperté con un dolor de cabeza, déjame comentarles, y Dios mío de la vida. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to share this. Thank you for your patience, you guys. Ay, es que no, I have to I have to do everything. I have to be the spiritual person, the business owner, the healer, the cleanser, the if you guys want to call me the brujo, but I don't really consider myself a brujo, but I'm more of like I really don't like to touch that specific because I don't like to tell people what I really am. Um, no soy santero tampoco. I'm not a santero, and it's hard. And now they want me to be my own promotion. Yes, I just posted it on X right now. Okay, let's get started. Let's get started porque ya hopefully more people get notification, but I don't think YouTube is really notifying people no more because I had this issue last time. People told me that they weren't getting notifications. Okay, I don't have nowhere else to do it. Okay, let me see. Let's go to Norma Rodriguez says, me tienen embrujada y cómo miras mi relación. Ay, Norma, vamos a ver. Tu relación, vamos a ver. Le pregunto al tarot, ¿tiene brujería? Norma Rodríguez, 9/19/1986. 86, ¿verdad? Sí, 86. Vamos a ver qué se te manifiesta. Mira, le puse para que ustedes me vieran las manos. Yo sé que a mucha gente le gusta ver. Ay, mira, te salen los nervios. Que andas muy nerviosa. Y también te dice como que traes un problema con un nervio. Mira, te tienen enterrada. Mira, traes una ánima oscura. Bueno, hay varias energías, Norma. Hay varias energías. Aquí lo primero que te sale con la carta del 5 de oros dice que traes como un problema de nervios o traes un nervio lastimado. De hecho, te estoy viendo como que traes como en la cadera o las piernas también se te manifiestan aquí. Pero aquí la carta del 7 de oros, cuando sale la carta del 7 de oros, en mis lecturas, el 7 de oros es que te tiraron tierra de panteón, que te tiraron sal negra o que te tienen enterrada. Fíjate que aquí cómo se manifiesta la persona que está deteniendo la palía, de que como que estuvo escarbando y luego se manifiestan animales. Entonces aquí sí tienes un tipo de brujería. Y luego te marca como que traes una energía muy oscura a tu alrededor y como una sombra, porque también dice como que te deprimes de repente o que traes como depresión. Pero la carta de la torre, aparte de eso, te dice que traes mucha envidia. Mira, y luego esta carta aquí se la pongo aquí con el 7 de oros, te dice la carta de la torre que te estuvieron velando con veladoras negras. So sí traes brujería, Norma, se te está manifestando brujería. Mira, aquí te sale la carta de la desesperación y el loco, que estás cargando un muerto. ¿No sientes como pegado, algo pegado en tu espalda? Como cuando uno trae cargado un muerto, se siente como mucha tensión en la espalda, se siente como que alguien está oprimiendo, como apachurándole como la espalda, como así muy lento. Pero sí se te manifiesta que sí hay algo, como que sí te trabajaron. De hecho, se te manifestó eso, lo que te dije. Ahora vamos a ver lo otro. Dices que cómo va a estar tu relación con Leo Rodríguez. Le pregunto al tarot cómo va a estar la relación de Norma Rodríguez 9/19/1986 y Leo Rodríguez 8/8/1985. Vamos a ver porque ya me está dando comezón en la nariz. Mira, te marca como que está muy fría la relación y con muchos pleitos. Y casi te salió la misma energía. Te marca como que está muy fría la relación. Mira, la carta del 5 de oros dice que como que en cuestiones de ustedes dos, los sentimientos están un poco fríos. Están un poco fríos y luego esa persona como, mira, lo marcan como pasajero. La carta del 7 de espadas te dice que es una persona pasajera, como de vez en cuando quiere andar y cuando no quiere. Sí se ve un poco complicado. Como que también hay mucho estrés de parte de él, como de finanzas, porque se le ve un problema de finanzas y lo ve un poco preocupado. Y también aquí la carta del 2 de oros dice que de eso lo está estresando. En cuestiones de problemas económicos le está afectando también. Mira, cómo le sale la carta del 4 de oros que le marca mucho estrés. Pero los veo un poco mal. Mira, la carta del 2 de espadas dice que desde hace un tiempo ya las cosas no son iguales, pero también la carta del 7 de espadas dice como que la relación no fluye. Y en cuestiones de él, los veo muy alejados, los veo como muy apartes. Es lo que se me está manifestando, marca muchos pleitos en el pasado, pero más que nada te digo que se ve un poco complicado, pero lo veo muy estresado en cuestiones de finanzas o un problema que trae. Espérate, déjame. Can I just get a general Elizabeth via 490? I read your name from the thing instead of the one you said. Elizabeth Villalobos 82795. Ok, vamos a ver. Vamos a ver qué te sale porque, mira, ay, te salió la carta de la muerte. Mira, ay, Dios mío de la vida, te salieron dos cartas, ¿eh? So, in terms of general, te la voy a leer así. Look, the card of the death card says that there's going to be radical changes, that you recently were doing radical changes. In terms of changes that you want to do, they're gonna be good. I mean, it seems like you're gonna have challenges in terms of changes that are coming. And it tells you to watch out for envious energies. It tells you to watch out for people who are around you. And in terms of the card of the Eight of Cups, it tells you to let go of things that don't serve you, things that are not necessarily positive. Ah, mira, the card of the Lovers. No será una relationship. Somebody around you tells you to watch out. Somebody recently gave you advice también, and it tells you to watch out for that advice because that advice was not necessarily the best advice because the card of the death card says that you received advice and it wasn't really the best advice. But that person also comes out como que te trae mucha envidia. There's a lot of envious energies coming from a male figure, and in terms of either work wise or a male figure. In terms of your love life, a little bit complicated. Like something's not necessarily flowing. If there's a relationship with problems, if you don't have a relationship, you confirm it, or somebody comes in, but it seems like it's going to be with problems. The card of the death card is what I don't like. The card of the death card is in terms of this reading, it's more of like a spiritual energy. It's more of a spiritual energy that you need. I would recommend you to cleanse yourself with red apples with one red apple once a week in like an egg cleanse, because you have something here that's affecting you in terms of your love life as well. And the red apple is really good at removing problems in terms of love life too. I'm doing them different. For those who are just tuning in, this is only for the super chat. This is only for the super chat. So you have to participate. It is going to be minimum $4.99, $5 per question. Ay, ya les traje más. Ya les traje más, ya vine más pregón, más chingón. Ya vine más pregón, más chingón. If you guys can see cómo estoy leyendo, más fuerte que antes. Okay, can I have a general reading? Esther Maldonado, 61691. Hello, let me see. I'm gonna do the same thing for you, Esther. Vamos a ver qué te viene. Let's see. Mira, Esther, te sale la depresión. Mira. Ay, Esther. Mira, Esther. No me gusta lo que te está saliendo. Esther, en tu casa te dice que tienes que limpiar tu casa. Because en tu casa there's a manifestation of an entity. In terms of your finances, it says that there's going to be a lot of financial issues or financial problems, unexpected expenses to watch out. I would say within the next 5 weeks, 3 weeks, you're going to have a big expense. And it seems to be like coming out of nowhere. In terms of some plans that you have or something you're planning in the future, or in terms of something that's coming up in the future, it seems like you're going to cancel it or it's not necessarily going to go as planned. Look, te sale como mucho obstacle. Ay, Esther, ay, Dios mío de la vida. But over here you come up celebrating something. So in the future, si te viene something good. In terms of the future, te viene an opportunity. If you work, it's going to be like a promotion, a proposal. If you don't work, it's going to be just an opportunity that comes in, or a work opportunity. But in terms of what it's saying, no me gusta esta energy, Esther. Tu casa se manifiesta muy embrujada, muy negativa. De hecho, in terms of your home, or in terms of this energy that's coming out here, no me gusta, mira, y dice que somebody no puede dormir en la noche. Here with the card of the Nine of Swords. Ay, Dios mío de la vida. Salió really negative, pero sí te sale algo bueno over here. Yo creo que en tres semanas te sale algo bueno, pero también over here te dice que te salen gastos inesperados. O yo creo que así andas, que pasa algo bueno, pasa algo malo. Y así andas. Y luego over here te dice que te cuides de problemas de conflictos. Como que va a haber un conflicto en una celebración. Porque marca mucho conflicto en una celebración. Mira cómo dice que anda mucho mal. Traes mucha mal. Ay, Dios mío de la vida, Esther. Digo eso porque, ay, y lo que no me gusta es que te sale como 3 mujeres juntas, como haciendo mal. Es lo que no me gusta. Por eso digo que no me gusta. Lo que te recomiendo, Esther, es lo que vas a hacer. This is what you're going to do, Esther. What you're going to do is you're going to count all the corners of your home, every single corner, hallway, kitchen, living room, bathroom, everything. And you're going to place a lime in every single corner. You're going to leave it there for 7 days. If the limes change color, and after 7 days, put them again. If they look really dry, put them again. If they rot, put them again. At least until they don't look so dry, or they don't change color, because in that moment it's gone. But right now, from what I'm seeing, Esther, your house needs to be cleansed. Te recomiendo que, in terms of cleansing your house, if you've tried cleansing your house already, in order for a house to be cleansed, it has to be 3 cleanses. Everything in the spiritual always has a specific number. So in terms of like when we do like money works, or in terms of works que se dicen éxito, those works have to be done at least 3 times, or until the candle comes out clean or comes out clear, or until they burn in a specific way. Because us who practice all the spiritual know what we're looking for. Pero do that, Esther, y se te va a quitar eso. O si no, Esther, agarra un plato, get a plate, cover it get a white plate. You're not going to cover it actually. Get a white plate, big, redondo, and you're going to put 7 apples, red apples, in a circle. And in those red apples, you're going to spray them with your aroma, your perfume, or some sort of spiritual spray. In between each crevice, you know, when you put the apples together, it leaves like an opening at the bottom. You're going to get cloves, clavos de olor, and you're going to put bunches to cover up each of those holes. You're going to leave it on top of your fridge or somewhere where you're not going to see it for about 1 to 3 months. Eso te va a quitar la salación y va a colectar lo mal. Pero te veo un poco salada, te veo la casa embrujada. De hecho, mira, vuelve a salir. Mira cómo te volvió a salir. Como que andas muy estresada también. Pero no me gusta esta energy. The card of the Three of Cups me marcan como 3 viejas o 3 mujeres que se andan juntando queriendo hacerte mal. Mira, ¿cómo te digo? La carta del 3 de copas y ¿qué salió? El mago. Ay, Dios mío de la vida. ¿Qué puede esperar en general estos próximos 2 meses? Vamos a, mejor te lo hago así, en general te la voy a hacer como les hice a ellos. Vamos a ver, Roxana, mejor vamos a decirlo así, que mejor, en estos próximos 2 meses, vamos a hacerlo, we're going to make the question different. We're going to make the question different. We're going to make it in terms of like, what's going to happen in this remaining year for you. Algo así. Le pregunto al tarot. Te pregunto al tarot 82983, ¿qué puedo esperar en general estos próximos? Le pregunto al tarot, ¿qué puede esperar Roxana Artiaga 82983 in these next 2 months? Ah, mira, una promoción, un trabajo, una celebración. Ya me dio calor, ahorita voy a prender mi AC. Mira, ay, alguien se va a embarazar. In terms of what comes out for you, mira, mucho bueno. For you, Roxana Artiaga, dice que te vienen cosas muy buenas. Mira, te viene una bendición, te viene algo muy bueno en cuestiones de el as de copas y el 6 de copas. Te dice que viene mucha celebración, yo creo que por diciembre y noviembre y todo eso, pero también si en cuestiones de trabajo te viene una oportunidad, en cuestiones de trabajo, proyecto o en cuestiones de laboral, te viene una oportunidad. Mira cómo te marca la rueda de fortuna, la carta de la reina de bastos. Buenas noticias, más dinero, más estabilidad económica. Yo te veo que te vienen cosas muy buenas para ti. Te veo con cosas muy buenas. Te veo como que también te sale un viaje, como que vas a estar viajando a ver familia. Yo creo que por los holidays también. Pero veo como que te vas a enterar que alguien está embarazado o que alguien salga embarazado. Aquí me sale embarazo. Pero más que nada, te salió muy bien, te salió muy bueno todo esto. Qué bueno, porque ahorita me estresó esta Esther. Rachel Bravo. When can we reschedule for a private meeting? I actually don't know, Rachel. I can either refund you because I'm actually super busy and I actually am not doing reschedules because I have too many reschedules already and it's just getting out of control. So I'm going to start being a little bit stricter. So I can either refund you or I probably won't be able to reschedule you. I actually don't know when. I have reschedules already this week and for this weekend. And I have more reschedules that I have to do. And it's from both parts. Either the person didn't respond to me or I had to cancel for that situation, or the person canceled on me. So I have too many, so I can't continue to allow reschedules. But I will get in contact with you, and we'll figure it out. Let's just leave it like that, porque para que no me estrese. Para que no me estrese, because right now tengo mucho stress. And for you, Rachel, te voy a sacar las cards in general. A ver. Rachel Bravo, 4/17/1980. Mira, the card of the Six of Swords, mira, te marca mucha envidia. Te marca mucha envidia. Dice como también mucha depresión a tu alrededor. En la casa hay mucha depresión. In your house, te marca a lot of depression. And I think I know why. I'm pretty sure I know why. Marca in terms of como que something todavía está difficult, como que no está flowing in terms of legal situations, todavía está marcando difficulties or problems that you're dealing with in terms of legally. I'm pretty sure I know why. Um, but over here te sale something good. Look, over here te sale stability economically, te sale more opportunity. Pero como que te viene una opportunity, pero eso se marca más adelante, se marca like 7 months. 7 months, there's an opportunity coming to you over here. But we'll figure that out. Lo que sí se está viendo, marca como que todavía hay mucha envious energy y una mala energía todavía sigue. A lot of, como una energy que todavía sigue. More, not necessarily you, I would say it's more of a male figure. Contigo se te ve mucha envidia nomás. With you, there's a lot of envy. Oh my God, me dio calor. Give me 1 second. Me estoy cocinando y yo aquí con mi chamarra. But you know what? I got cold and I had turned off this AC y ahora me dio calor. I'm going through menopause. Can you tell me what's wrong with my son Luis Alberto Duran? And also, are they doing brujeria to my son Roberto Antonio Duran? Let's check that one first. Let's check the first one first. Um, Le pregunto al tarot, ¿le están haciendo brujería a Roberto Antonio Durán? Ay, le salió la primera carta al diablo. Yeah, yes. They did do brujería to him. Mira cómo le sale pura energía espiritual. How old is this person? 2000. 2001. Ajá. 2001. How would that be? 95. Ya está grandecito, yo creo, because let me see, 95. Ya está en sus 20s, yo creo, right? ¿Con quién se peleó? Because aquí lo que está manifestando for your son, the one that you're asking, are they doing brujería to Roberto Antonio Duran? For your son, whoever he got in a fight with, le está haciendo brujería because they did do brujería. Look, the card of the devil as the very first card es algo muy fuerte. De hecho, lo veo como que he has like two personalities as well. When this energy comes out together, that's really bad because in terms of the card of the Two of Pentacles and the card of the devil, in terms of mentally unstable, in terms of emotionally unstable. It's saying that he has two personalities or that he switches all of a sudden. Like he just all of a sudden either gets mad or he just switches all of a sudden. And that's bad because whenever the devil comes up as the very first card, there's a really strong demon or there's a really strong entity that's after him. But it says that he got in a fight with somebody over here. It says that he had some sort of fight or some sort of an argument with somebody over here and that they did do brujeria. Look, there's somebody here that's trying to control him. It doesn't necessarily look to that it's to harm him. If it's to harm him, it looks like it's through health, and it's through trying to control him as well. What I don't like, and what I don't know is that he's in a relationship because in terms of what this is saying, is that it was someone close to him. This doesn't look like it's family. This looks like it's either a friendship, a um, a relationship in terms of political family, but it says that he got in a fight with somebody and this person is either trying to control him or trying to harm him in terms of health wise. And when people try to harm people in terms of health wise, they involve a strong demon or an entity. I don't understand. Are these two different people? Let me see. Luis Alberto Duran and Roberto Antonio Duran. Ah, it's because the Duran is lo que me está confundiendo. Luis Alberto Duran. What's going on with Luis Alberto Duran? Let's see. Le pregunto al tarot, ¿qué está pasando con Luis Alberto Duran? Ay, no me quieren dejar barajar. They don't want me to shuffle the cards. Mira, también dice como que anda muy nervioso. The other one, he comes out like he has a lot of he has an issue with nerves. Lo veo muy nervioso. And then he's having a problem with his stomach. But the card of the Tower, he has a lot of envious energies, and he says that there's a woman who has a lot of anger towards this person. They're also marking conflicts between him and somebody else, but there's a woman here who has a lot of anger towards him. And the card of the Lovers sale acá. But in terms of your son, he also has a lot of the other one. Ya me confundiste. Luis Alberto Duran. He has a lot of envious energies. He's a woman who has a lot of hate towards him or anger towards him, and it says that he has problems with nerves, and he's gonna have a problem with his stomach. También le marca a lot of negative, mucha mala vibra le está marcando. Okay, you guys, this is only for the people who are participating in terms of the super chat. So the super chat is minimum $4.99 minimum. Can you tell me if someone did brujeria on my daughter, la Donna Gibson? Le pregunto al tarot, ¿le hicieron brujería a la Donna Gibson, 7/20/91? A ella la veo muy pensativa. In terms of your daughter, La Donna Gibson, she has a lot of envious energy. If anything, it's saying that she has a lot of envious energies in terms of health wise. She needs to take care of herself in terms of her heart, because it's marking a health problem in terms of heart pressure, heart blood pressure, and brujeria. I'm not necessarily seeing. I see a lot of envious energies though, for sure. She's carrying a lot of envious energies, and then she has traumas from the past that she hasn't been able to get over, and then she comes out just stuck in her head, and she comes out over here very emotional. The card of the Tower says that she was recently feeling very derrumbada, at a very low point, or very depressed. But I'm not necessarily seeing brujeria with her specifically. And general reading for myself, Jolanda Martinez. Thank you. Okay. Okay, general reading. Let's see. General. Jolanda Martinez, 5/20/1968. Okay. Jolanda, the card of the Wheel of Fortune says que te va a llegar la suerte. The card of the Wheel of Fortune says that you're going to be going through a time of of transition, of changes, of moving houses or making changes in terms of your house, because the card of the Five of Cups says that you're going to be making some sort of change, but I'm seeing it more related towards a home, or related towards changes around the household itself. The card of the Sun says you have good news coming to you, and that you're going to be traveling here. The card of the Eight of Wands says that you're going to be traveling. In terms of this news, it tells you not to share it with anybody, because because the envious energy is going to knock down whatever this is, an opportunity or whatever you're trying to do over here. But the card of the Seven of Cups tells you that there's proposals and there's opportunities coming as well. The main thing that comes out is over here, you come out doing something in terms of like documents or in terms of like a contract, in terms of like legal things that you're going to be doing, because the card of the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment says that you're going to be able to either resolve that situation or you're going to be able to renew that contract. It looks like it's something related towards documents, though. And you come out over here waiting for something. You're going to be receiving whatever you're waiting for over here. It's okay, no worries, Mary. I just used their names. At that point, I just used their name. This is only for the super chat. Other than that, you guys, I guess that's it. There's no more super chats. It was a pleasure. I'm gonna get going. I have to attend my private readings. If you want a private reading, I'll leave it in the description below, the link. And normally you need to follow me on all my social medias because that's where I promote on my social medias when I post them, because I open my calendar once every like 2 weeks prior to the following month. So I'm probably gonna open my calendar once again, the 22nd through the 24th. You can ask about you, but it would be another super chat. Ya me dio calor. I'm seriously hot. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube must have not sent notifications. Ay, me anda doliendo la cabeza. Cuidémonos de los temblores. How does this work? It's a super chat. So it's minimum $4.99 for the question, or $5 for the question, and you can ask me anything. I check everything. I don't have boundaries like other people do. I normally answer everything. By the way, I was gonna do predictions for NFL, but I was like, you know what? I'll come back when they're at the finals. There's way too many teams, and it's too exhausting, and it's too time consuming. Last week I ran out of time, and I had to just give you guys what I had, but I wasn't done preparing, and it didn't turn out too well. So that's why I'm like, you know what? If I'm not gonna have the time to dedicate to this, I'm not gonna do it. Mary Durant, General. Mary Durant, 11/14, 1981, General. Okay, Mary. What money's going to be coming to you? Like the card of the Seven of Pentacles and the card of the Five of Pentacles says that whatever worry you have, because there seems to be like a financial issue here, like a bill or a debt that you're going to be struggling with to pay, and that money's going to be arriving, or there's extra money coming in your direction. What I don't like is the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. You were the one who asked me about your kids, right? You were the one that asked me about your kids, right? Yeah. See, look, there's a male here who comes out with the card of the Eight of Swords. The card of the Eight of Swords is an energy of look up, and it's even attached to the Seven of Pentacles. This is an energy of brujeria, but it's attached to a male figure. In terms of you, you have what we call like larvas espirituales. I don't know if you know what larvas espirituales are. They're basically like spiritual bugs. It says that you have that, and that's why you either feel tired or you feel um, or you have like bad luck moments because of those larvas espiritual. If you guys don't know what larvas espirituales are, someone sent me. You sent it through Cash App. I see, Giselle. Um, but larvas, spiritual larvas, basically what they do is they drain your energy. They give you bad luck and depression, and that's why you have that. That's why you feel that. It's specifically the home itself. Your home has that, so you either have to cleanse your home, but getting rid of those attachments are not like getting a cleanse. That's there. There needs to be a work that's called like liberation. There's works that I do that are called spiritual liberation, and it liberates you from this energy. Because sometimes cleanses don't get rid of everything. Sometimes candles don't get rid of everything. It has to be specific to the situation, depending on what the person is dealing with. But mainly this energy here, and it also says that somebody has a lot of jealousy towards you. There's a woman here who comes out that has a lot of jealousy towards you. It says it's that's coming out in terms of family. Mira, the card of the Seven of Wands and the card of the Death card. There's an obstacle that's coming up over here, an obstacle or like a difficult challenge that is just going to be very difficult for you to overcome. This is not necessarily specified. It's either going to be economical or it's either going to be work-wise, but it comes out very blocked. What I don't like is the card of the Eight of Swords exists also with you, and and it to me it looks like it's the house itself as well. Because in terms of this energy here, if I put it here, it would be the home, which I was thinking of putting it there. I paid it on. I saw that. Okay. How will Kelvin Gomez do in his residency interview? When will he get his green card? Okay. Le pregunto al tarot cómo le va a salir a Kelvin Gomez su residency entrevista. Y esta carta es muy buena en cuestiones de eso, pero vamos a ver cómo procede. We're going to see how it proceeds. In terms of the interview itself, looks like it's going to go well. In terms of the interview itself, the card of the 12 Cups, in terms of anything related towards legal, in terms of anything related towards documents and stuff like that, the 12 Cups is that he's going to get it or that it's going to go very well. It normally this card here, in terms of anything legal, it means that it goes favorable to them. So I see that it's going to go favorable, but they still come out over here waiting a while before they get an answer for this interview, because they still come out waiting over here. Look, the card of the Temperance and the card of the Nine of Wands is them waiting. But the card of the Fool does say that news is going to arrive. He's probably going to be waiting like 2 months. 3 months. Let's see. Le pregunto al tarot, when is Kelvin Gomez, 12/2/95, going to get his green card? That's always a long process. I mean, it even shows here that it's been a long process itself. He seems to be receiving news around. Well, that makes sense. What did I say? 2 months around December. He seems to be receiving some sort of news related towards the interview, or he seems to be, let's just say, receiving news. In terms of receiving it, though, it seems like it's still going to take some time. Let's do it like this. Ay, les salió el diablo. Not for him, though. Le pregunto al tarot, ¿cuándo Kelvin Gomez va a agarrar su green card? Ya si le sale que todavía le va a durar un tiempo hasta que se la den. Mira, en cuestiones de lo que dice, in terms of what it says here, the card of the Eight of Swords, that's months. So it says that he's going to have it in between, I would say, like, still he's going to wait another like 8 months or so. Let's leave it like this. It looks like he's going to get it in between 8 months. So any time in between 8 months, So let me see. Hold on. What are we on? We are on October, November, December, January, February, March, April. Yeah, it seems like if anything, it's gonna be around like May or June. But we'll just leave it as in between 8 months. And it looks like it's either gonna be on like around the day of like the 12th or the 6th. Le pregunto al tarot, ¿cómo está su caso de Rachel Bravo, 4/17/1980, the workers' comp? Look, the card of the Ace of Pentacles. Mira aquí, right here, the card of the Devil is a bad energy. In terms of the card of the Devil, it says that there's somebody who continues to get in the way for it to proceed. But in terms of what it's showing, it's headed towards a positive direction. Look, it still says that there's still going to be struggles. There's still going to be like fighting. This can still last another 2 years. To tell you the truth, it doesn't look like it's ending anytime soon. But it looks like it's headed in a positive direction. Mary, the way the spiritual works is you don't have to be a bad person to super chat isn't working. No wonder. Esa es la brujería que me echaron so para que no facture. Este, I don't know why it's not working. Let me go on my. Let me see if I can check on my computer. But let me see. La brujería que me echaron porque me andan echando brujería, pinche gente. And I joke around, but it's not it's not a joke. I just joke around. Este, pero Mary Duran, you don't have to be a bad person to run into somebody who's bad, because in terms of like the way that this stuff works, it's so easy to do it that anyone that knows is gonna do it. Like if somebody gives me a reason to come after them, it's so easy for me to come after them that the only thing stopping me is me restraining myself. And that's the issue here, is that when someone knows how to do things, when someone really knows how to harm people or knows where to go to harm people, it's not a matter of whether you're good or bad. It's a matter of, do they believe that what you did to them was worth them cursing you or doing something to you? No, there's nothing. There's nothing. It says that they're on super chat. Super. The only thing I don't have on is super stickers. Well, they're on now. I wonder if I turn it off, will it restart it? Let me see if I could turn it off and turn it back on. No, it's not. It's not gonna let me. Um, but other than that, that's how it is. General reading, Danny Lopez, 12/22/1974. I look, the card of the Three of Wands says that you're going to be traveling. There's going to be a trip that's coming up, and that you're going to be receiving good news or money. In terms of envious energies, you have a lot. Look, Tira, you have a lot of envy, and to watch out for somebody who's going to be asking you to borrow money. Maria Garcia, 82472. I have a workers' comp case. Can you tell me the status, please? I check everything. I don't think you guys know. I check everything. I check people's health. I check everything. I don't really have boundaries. But at the same time, you guys have to understand that with what I check, there's a higher possibility that I can make a mistake in terms of what I see. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm human. But let me tell you that I'm pretty on point most of the time. And I practice a lot. I practice a lot in terms of like making sure that I know what I'm talking about. I don't just say random stuff. Okay. Let me see what time is it because ya me tengo que ir. María García, let's see. Le pregunto al tarot cómo va a estar el caso de María García 82462, su workers comp. Yours says that you're gonna be waiting a longer time. Like yours is still yours. The amount of time that comes out with yours is 3 years. Either you've been already at this 3 years or that it's gonna take another 3 years. Yeah, see yours still comes out very blocked. Yours comes out very blocked. The card of the Eight of Swords, it's very blocked. The card of the Three of Wands says that this can take 2 to 3 years more. But the other thing that comes out here, it seems to just be stuck. It's not really going anywhere. It's not really moving right now. Right now, it's just coming out like it's on hold or it's just stuck. Yours comes out very blocked. Not necessarily specifically because of a specific person. It just seems like there's nothing going on with it right now. And in terms of the lawyer, ni salió lawyer. I wouldn't trust them. I don't know what's your situation in terms of your workers' comp, but I wouldn't trust them if you don't have a lawyer, if you haven't like pursued a different route. If you're trusting the company to go through them and do whatever, I wouldn't trust them. They're always looking out for themselves. They're always going to try to scam you. Right now, it's saying that it's not even moving. It's not even going anywhere. But if you do have a lawyer, I would stay on top of them because I don't trust lawyers to begin with. Perla Alcaraz says that she had a surgery almost 2 months ago, and she can't feel when number one comes out or number two. Will I recover from my nerves? That's a very strong question. But let's see what comes out for you. Le pregunto al tarot si Perla Alcaraz se va a recuperar de sus nervios y volver a sentir cuando se hace del baño. Mira, te marca muy bloqueada. But the card of the tower, that's already a little that's a little complicated. But the card of the sun does say that you are going to recover. I would say you recover to a certain extent, not necessarily 100%. Yeah, see, you do recover, but not necessarily 100%. And in terms of medical treatments, it does come out here that you're going to be either taking medical treatments or having medical expenses. But I don't see you recovering 100%. I pray that you do. Okay, you guys. I don't know how many more are left, but no more because I have to get going, okay? Le pregunto al tarot si Estefania Hernandez, 7/15/1998, will have a smooth labor and delivery this time around. Let's see. Ay, te salió el diablo. Te salió el diablo. Ay, Dios mío de la vida. Smooth, it's not necessarily looking smooth to me. I gotta tell you that right now. Look, the card of the death card. How many months are you? That's what I want to know. How many months are you? Because I don't like the energy of the death and devil coming out. And if you're already far along, I would recommend you to cleanse yourself with a red apple. You're not gonna do anything but cleanse yourself. You're gonna take the 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 apple, spray it with perfume, Florida water, or some sort of spiritual spray, and cleanse yourself from head to toe around your stomach area to eliminate all negative energy harming your pregnancy or wanting to harm your pregnancy. But in terms of it being smooth, I'm not necessarily seeing it smooth. Mira, te sale the tower. And I don't like the energy of the death card coming out in the question that you just asked me. Career reading, Anthony 61588, career. Le pregunto tal cómo está su carrera de Anthony 61588. Ya me tengo que ir. In terms of career-wise, look, the card of the Magician says that there's an opportunity coming to you. Yeah, look, the card of the Knight of Wands. I see in terms of your career, it's marking growth, either a better paying job or growth in the job that you're holding. And if you don't have a job, there's a job coming. But yeah, see, definitely in terms of your career, I see a lot of success. In terms of your career, lots of success, lots of money is coming in your direction. No more? Okay, that's it. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna get going now. I have to get going because I have so much other things that I have to do. I love you guys. It's always a pleasure, and I'll see you guys hopefully again soon. And I hope that everything positive comes true and the negative doesn't. Um, and then I'll see you guys later because if you guys don't know, I do my daily horoscopes on Instagram. I'll see you guys later on Instagram for my weekend horoscopes because I didn't do yesterday or I didn't do today. So the weekend horoscopes is going to be from Saturday to Monday, and I'll do those after I'm done with all my private readings. So you guys have a great night, great evening, great afternoon, and I'll see you guys whenever I can. Okay.